Diego leaders are considering to ultimately sell dozens of acres of city land in Mission Bay Park.
Plus, the concerns being raised tonight as UC San Diego gets approval to expand enrollment by thousands of students.
The Chula Vista City Council wants to turn this field into a massive sports and entertainment complex. We're live from tonight's council meeting.
From pandemic fix to permanent feature, the fight to keep La Jolla's outdoor dining promenade alive.
Turn on your lights, get to know your neighbors, get to know your police department.
San Diegans getting to know local law enforcement as part of a national night out. We've got a look at the festive fun in a live report. CBS 8 News live at 6 starts right now.
This is CBS 8 News live at 6.
That's just ridiculous. You don't sell parkland.
The city of San Diego is considering a plan to declare nearly 40 acres in Mission Bay Park as surplus land. But tonight, opponents are taking action. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Steve Price. In tonight for Marcelo Lee, there's a meeting happening right now at Paradise Point Resort designed to inform the public about the city's plans. Earlier today, I met with one of the organizers. There's no arguing. Marina Village has seen better days.
This is basically a restroom for birds.
Shawnila Rivera is one of several city council members who are open to the idea of declaring more than 36 acres of commercial property in Mission Bay Park, including Marina Village, as surplus land. That move would allow the city to offer longer leases than the 15 years currently limited by state law, potentially attracting new development here like a hotel.
We have to save Mission Bay Park. This is the most important issue of the year in San Diego.
Bob Otterly is a former chair of the Mission Bay Park Committee who says the city's plan isn't nearly as simple as they're making it sound because state law says cities must prioritize surplus land for the development of affordable housing.
You end up with litigation, and the person who wants to put low-income housing, which is the state's preference, will go to court and get an order, and we could end up with housing in Mission Bay Park. That is absolutely absurd.
Otterly thinks the city has another motive: money. Under current law, most of the money made in Mission Bay Park has to stay in the park system. It can't be used for the general fund, but designating the properties as surplus land allows the city to sidestep that law and keep the cash.
I think it's to take the money. I think they're trying to find ways to get money, and so they're going to steal money from the Mission Bay Park Fund.
The council voted to delay making a decision on this issue until next month to give the public more time to learn about the proposal and comment. It is sure to be a contentious issue.
Privately owned housing is not appropriate at these locations that are intended to be public access for all on one of our most treasured parcels of land.
Developing right now, we are learning the man at the center of an hours-long SWAT standoff in the Bankers Hill area has now been taken into custody. It all started just before 11 this morning at an apartment complex on Front Street near Ivy. We're told police were called because a man was breaking glass inside the complex and threatening to stab people. He refused to surrender until about 4:45 when he was taken into custody. We're working to find out more details, and we'll let you know once we learn more.
UC San Diego says it's moving forward with plans to expand enrollment, but there are questions about whether the area can support that type of growth. The university just got permission to increase enrollment to 56,000 students by the year 2040. That's 10,000 more than the number of students accepted last year. People we talked to today like the idea as long as the school can handle the growth while still supporting students. Some of the top concerns are housing, a lack of parking, and long lines at places to eat on campus.
Students on campus is always good as long as UCSD has the resources and housing to take care of all those students. I don't see how it's a bad thing.
Housing capacity has long been an issue on campus, but university leaders say they are addressing it. By the end of this year, they will have added about 5,000 more student housing units, and they'll break ground soon on a new village that would house 6,000 students.
Tonight, the Chula Vista City Council is starting the public input portion for a proposed sports and entertainment complex on the bayfront. It would bring acres of parks, hotels, retail space, and a 50,000-seat stadium.
The meeting started about an hour ago, and that's where we find CBS 8's Alex Cheney with the latest. Alex.
Hey guys, that's right. I just stepped out. They were doing public comment just a few moments ago on that sports and entertainment complex. And I got to tell you, the reaction was kind of mixed, actually. One gentleman got up there and said he was worried about the environmental impacts and also some parking and just other things around the local area that will be impacted if this massive complex comes that way. But also other people really excited, saying this is going to bring more business and more jobs to the Chula Vista area if this project happens. It doesn't look like much now, but this 124-acre lot on the Chula Vista Bayfront could turn into this, a massive sports and entertainment district called Pangea.
It will be a destination point for tennis, aquatics, and soccer.
Speaking to the media this morning, Mayor McCann says Phase 1 would include a tennis center, water polo academy, mini golf, retail space, hotels, office buildings, and a public trail. Phase 2 has a vision for a 50,000-seat soccer stadium with perhaps another MLS team, a USL Championship League team, or a Mexican Football Federation team.
This gives us even more opportunity to be able to help youth sports and to be able to draw in semi-professional and professional opportunities as well.
This is the proposed site for the sports complex. It is the former home of the South Bay Power Plant and was once a proposed location for a new Chargers stadium. It is also just south of the Gaylord Pacific Hotel. The Chula Vista Port unanimously voted to enter a 6-month exclusive negotiating agreement with developer the McGarry Group for public outreach. And then the Port District will vote again on an agreement to move forward.
We at the city want to make sure that we are having as much public input tonight.
Their proposal includes attracting a big-name tennis star to be the celebrity front of the new tennis stadium and sports complex. A local architect listed in the proposal worked on the Rady Shell and Portside Pier. At the beginning of tonight's meeting, both the city and the development group of the project both made presentations to the council and to the general public that was there. At no time did I hear who was going to be paying for this project, as the developers did say that this is still very, very early stages. If this project even happens, it's going to be at least 6 months of public comment before they even go to a final agreement. So anything at all construction is at least 6 months to about a year away. Reporting live from Chula Vista, I'm Alex Cheney, CBS 8.
Thank you, Alex. An MTS driver died today after suffering a medical emergency while behind the wheel of a bus that crashed off State Route 163. CHP says the bus veered off the road and crashed into a guardrail around 9 this morning, just north of Washington Street. Passengers on board were briefly trapped until firefighters were able to force a door open to free them. One person had minor injuries. The 60-year-old driver was pronounced dead at a hospital. No name was released. Tonight is National Night Out, a chance for communities and law enforcement to get together to celebrate and have some fun.
The event happens each year on the first Tuesday of August, and there are several events happening all across San Diego, including one in Choya's View, and that's where CBS 8's Steffi Roche joins us live. Steffi, how is the party out there tonight?
Well, it's super lively and exciting out here at Gompers Park. Just take a look at this scene over here. There's plenty of organizations and businesses that have booths. We've got food over there. It smells really good. There's a DJ out here. Oh, and then we've got our San Diego police officers over here. They have their own booth, and it is super exciting out here. And National Night Out has been going on since 1984. It's an effort to partner the community with law enforcement agencies. And throughout the San Diego region, Chula Vista, La Mesa, San Diego, Oceanside police departments, plus the San Diego County Sheriff's Office, they're just some of the participating agencies tonight. And we got up with SDPD Commander Ben Kelso about what these events mean for the communities the department serves.
Public public safety is a shared endeavor. It's not just about what the police do. The community is a big part of that. The community helps with, one, reporting crime, but also helping to deter crime as well, making sure that they lock their doors and they do the things they need to do to keep them safe. And then law enforcement will come in and, of course, investigate crime and also deter crime and work with the community to help keep the community safe.
And the events throughout San Diego, they're all different. Some include walks alongside patrol cars, others offer free food, and some are fun movie nights. And I asked Commander Kelso what he's most excited about tonight. He said he plans to steer clear of the dance floor. We're expecting some dancers tonight, but he is excited to pass around a football with some of the attendees here tonight. But for now, reporting live at Gompers Park, I'm Steffi Roche, CBS 8.
Celebrations like that all across the county tonight.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't meet officers until it's a stressful situation, so it's a nice chance for them to talk to them in a more calm environment.
Make them people.
Yes.
A boost for business or a problem for parking?
Debate on whether or not to extend a pandemic-era policy in one coastal community is still ahead. Plus, what's fueling a massive wildfire about 200 miles to the north of us and how it could impact you right now.
A smoother ride is here. How a brand new airport road could save you serious drive time.
And temperatures expected to really ramp up over the next 3 days, Thursday being the hottest day. I'm meteorologist Sean Stiles. We'll look at your forecast.